Hello, YG Gooner back again with another one. Hey, yo, it's another Gooner Diaries video. Hey, yo, hey, look, so we're very, first of all, I'm buzzing right now. I'm really buzzing right now. But first of all, we're gonna just start off the same way we're gonna start off every video with doing a little bit of Gooner history. Now, the theme of the week, the theme of this season maybe has been creativity. Now, this man don't need no introduction from anybody. But without further ado, Dennis Bergkamp, Arsenal's all-time assist leader with 94 assists. If y'all didn't know, now you know. This is our all-time assist leader. I think second is Thierry Henry. Cesc Fabregas is probably third. And then Van Persie and Saka. No. I think Bergkamp, Henry, Cesc, Ozil, then Saka. Actually, I think that's how it goes. I think that's legitimately how it goes. Saka's like 45, which is crazy. That Saka's on there. Saka could actually beat Dennis Bergkamp on the list. But that's neither here or there. Quick bio on Dennis Bergkamp: 13 seasons for Arsenal, as you can see. So he played 13 seasons, right? And he played for Inter too. He scored, this is the thing, goals and assists as a cam back then. I don't know, playing as a cam back then is different. The way we play now, there's more goals in the attacking, there's more goals in the positions below the striker now. So back then, it was a left midfielder, not a left winger. So people like Perez, right, are not going to get as much goals and whatnot as the players that we have nowadays, right? Players like Lundberg as well, or Overmars, not going to get much goals. Even like the cam position, or even with Bergkamp's second striker, cam, whatever you want to call it, it's all fancy smancy. It wasn't that much goals and assists. It was really just about making space, creating play, being a threat to draw the strikers away from the main striker. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's where all the flair and creativity came from, right? And so I hope this thing over here doesn't get me effed. But so that's why I wouldn't say he has too much crazy goals. But all-time goal assist leader for Arsenal. I never watched too much of Dennis Bergkamp, but I've seen a couple highlights. He was a truly amazing player. If you're an Arsenal fan, please get to know Dennis Bergkamp, right? This is crazy because on my other tab, I actually have this. I think I'm gonna be using StatMuse a lot for these videos, just to project this over here, right? And this is pretty cool to have this here. So Gyökeres is currently our top goal scorer. That's crazy. With only 6 games, 3 goals, 1 in every. It could be better. Let's get to the game. Let's get to the games, or should I say games? Port Vale, yeah. The Port Vale game, yeah. I don't care. All cups matter. Get me? I don't care. All trophies matter. I don't care. Get the W, get out of there. No injuries, no nothing. Get the W, get out of there. What I did like was the rotation from Arteta. We had 9 players rotated, right? People look at the team sheet and forget a goalkeeper. And so we put in Kepa. Kepa did nothing. He had a good he didn't have a good game, but he did nothing. Does it make sense? Because he did nothing, I can't say he had a good game. But his passing was decent, right? I like Mosquera. Mosquera is playing a little bit more. We're seeing that the pressure can get to him. In that Port Vale game, he had a couple of misplaced passes. In this game, I'll get to the Newcastle game. He made a little bit of a mistake, but we'll get to that. In the Port Vale game, we kept the ball very well. There's this new theme, this new buzzword for Arsenal called handbrake. And if you're gonna say you're gonna want to have a handbrake on, I would say score a goal early. Cup game, you don't want to get anyone injured. Just play within yourselves a little bit just to get to next round. Just do the bare minimum to get to next round. I don't care too much about the performance. Now we play Brighton next in the cup. I heavily care not about the performance again in that game, but about getting the result. Brighton's going to be a tough game. You can see they're picking up momentum inside the league now, and their forward line is getting their forward line has always been scary, right? They make a lot of mistakes in the back, but their forward line has always been scary. They just beat Chelsea 3-1. So that's going to be a tough game. But overall, all cups matter, all trophies matter. Get that through your thick heads. If we win a League Cup and Arteta gets sacked, I don't care, because Arsenal has still won a League Cup. Who cares? Arsenal have won a League Cup. Arteta got sacked. I don't care, because we won it. We got some silverware. You know, we're doing these. You get me? All things aside, let's move on to the Prem game. Newcastle is always a tough ground. First of all, I want to start off by saying hats off to all of the Newcastle fans out there, all the Geordies out there. Hats off to you guys, man. Like I was so scared going into this game. It's ridiculous. Like I was like, come on, you Gooners. I knew we could do it, but I was hella like in my feels for this game. Now, let's get on. How do I do this? Okay, let's just talk about the performance overall. Performance overall, we played very, very well. We got the W. For me, first 10 games, I want us to get the wins more than I care about the performance, but the performance is really good. Okay, let's get that out the way. Performance is really good. I like the passing we had from Timber, amazing. Calafiori is like, I don't know who I prefer in that position, Calafiori or Louis Skelly, just because they're both very good in their own unique ways and they bring very different attributes into that inverted position. But I'll get onto Louis Skelly later on. But I think Calafiori's actually improved a lot more in his defense and defensive tackles. His positioning at times can be better, but overall, I do feel like Calafiori is really much improved this season. He's becoming a solid left back. Declan Rice, I've been saying this, bro. Declan Rice he was everywhere today. Beautiful. Zubimendi, solid 7 game. People are gonna say that he's someone that should be rotated out and then maybe put Odegaard there and then have Eze play all together. I say yes, for some games do that. But Zubimendi this game was really good. The tempo he set was great. He was making line breaking passes. That pass he did for Timber to get that header. Oh, bro. Yeah, Pope was on it. Hats off to you, Pope. You're on it. You get me. Eberiche Eze. Again, he's available to get the pass. He does the one-touch passes when it's needed. He beats the man when the man needs to be beaten, then makes the correct decision. He doesn't hold on to the ball too much. I feel like Odegaard held on to the ball a little bit too much sometimes when he beat his man, and then get the pass through. Eze created a lot. We go off to the wing. People like Trossard was very good. He was very good today. A 6 performance. More needed to be done, but he was very good. His link-up play with Gyökeres was really good. And we're gonna go to the right. Bukayo Saka maybe a 5 today. He did beat his man a lot. He did try to create opportunities. He did get a shot off, but you can tell he's not there fitness-wise. But that doesn't change the fact that today wasn't his best game. What I liked from Arteta is that he subbed him off early and then brought on Martinelli, who I feel like when Martinelli came on, another 5 game, but he was a threat. He made them think. And I'll get to Gyökeres. I think Gyökeres' performance was a 6. His hold-up play was really good. As a striker, that's your bread and butter. People say link-up play. No. Bread and butter is scoring goals, right? Making space for your wingers and your attacking mids, which we don't play with attacking mid, but so your 8s to walk into space, right? And that's your bread and butter. Hold up play, positioning, so making space and scoring. That's your bread and butter. He slipped for on the shots. That is why I feel like his games, it was a 5 or a 6. He slipped. You need the composure to get that balance. And being super hypercritical, but come on, Gyökeres, come on. But in his performance, I will say that if the referee gave that penalty, and I think it's a penalty, I think it's a penalty. If the referee gives that penalty and he scores the penalty, then for me, he played a perfect game. But the referee didn't give it. Who cares? Move on with the game. And then we get on to their goal. It was not a push on Gabriel. And I don't blame Mascara. I get why Arteta subbed in Saliba, but I don't blame Mascara. Mascara made a mistake that led to the goal, but the mistake, I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those things where it's just like, okay, I've woken up late for work. I woke up late, right? I'm supposed to wake up at 6. I woke up at 6:15, right? But the 15 minutes that when I wake up at 6, I use 10 minutes to get ready. So what I need to do is, instead of using 10 minutes to get ready now, right? I need to get up, do the bare minimum to get ready, and I can still be early for work. There's a buffer period. I feel like what Mascara did is that he woke up at a time where he can still be early for work, right? So he made a mistake, but the mistake didn't cost him. The costly mistake was by Magalhaes. Gabriel Magalhaes, king of Brazil. He still is the king of Brazil, by the way. King of Brazil made a mistake. His mistake is, although I can't judge how much pressure was applied to his back, he went down too easily. I can tell that he went down. He felt the pressure and went down. Instead of like trying to like, at least like, okay, I can't jump now. I know this is what he's thinking. I can't jump. That arm on me, that pressure is not gonna let me jump. But what you need to do is still apply a little bit more pressure so that he can't get the header he wants. He's probably gonna get his head onto it, but like defend it better. But his positioning was bad in the first place for Walter Maidham to be able to do that to him as well. So that's in play, right? But so we move on from the mistakes, okay? Then we move on to the handball from Bruno Guimaraes. I think that was a handball from Bruno Guimaraes. He's got his arm close to his body. He's turning this way, but if you look at it, his arm's going like this. His arm's going like this, right? So I think that's a handball. It is what it is. We move on. We still got to find a way to win the game. It's mentality. If I'm going to lose a fight, I want to lose like Justin Gagey inside the 5th round getting knocked out by Max Holloway. I want to lose swinging. You get me? And then the handball with Gabriel, I don't think that's a handball. But that's besides the point. I've been hearing all day yesterday since Liverpool lost that it's okay, we're fine, that Arsenal are going to drop points. That's just what they do. They don't have mentality. We heard last week that because we didn't, first of all, Zubimendi did pick up the ball, but because we didn't pick up the ball and get on with play when we played City, that we don't have mentality. I just feel like it's the first 10 games of the season. In the first 10 games, you can have a theory that we don't have mentality. You can have that theory, but then there are things that happen in the season that show if we have mentality or not, and this game showed it. We played well, the better team in the first half, but we'll still go down based on I would say one iffy mistake and one like, come on man, be stronger there mistake. Gabriel did push, Walter made him afterwards, not anything for me. A very physical game. Hats off to Newcastle. I'm so happy. I'm so buzzing. I'm so contained right now, but y'all can't see it. Come on, you Gooners. That's all I gotta say. Come on, you Gooners. This is what we're looking at right now. We are second, 13 points. 13 points in our first 6 games. If you saw, like, when I saw our first 6 games, if you asked me if we're gonna get 6 points, I would have. If we're going to get 13 points, I would have said yes, because that's the deluded side of me, and you're supposed to be deluded as a fan. So then me seeing it on the board, I'm just like, yes, well done, let's go. Crystal Palace are a problem. They are a problem. They're a problem. Tottenham, they're a problem. Sunderland, keep it up. Keep it up, Sunderland. Because if you keep doing this, you're staying in this league, right? It is like now it only takes about 36 points to stay in the league, and you got 11 points. You're almost halfway there. Come on. And so this is why I'll say our next 5 games, West Ham, Nuno was recently appointed. That's going to be a tough game. It is. They're really bad right now, but because Nuno's there, I'm going to tune in and watch the Everton game. Because Nuno's there, I think that's a tough game for us. Then we play Fulham. Another tough game for us. To Fulham, West Ham, y'all might not believe it, but these are the teams that have been costing us points. So Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham have been costing us points these past couple seasons. Crystal Palace, we kind of do well with Crystal Palace, and we have been lately, but they're really good right now. So in our next 5 games, there are 2 games that, in my opinion, are guaranteed wins. These games are up, like these games are up there for like, oh, these are the draws that we got last season. So for me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we should be winning all 5 of these games. Like we should win all 5 of these games. And going into international break, we should have 15. We should have 28 points going into international break. If we don't, then it's looking peak. I'm not even looking at what Liverpool have for the next couple of games. I can't be bothered to look. That like we just gotta beat what's in front of us. It's YG Gooner. You know how we do, baby. Peace.